because Smothers has been so effective in ACC play this year.
Bailey to throw, moves the pocket. Has a receiver wide open near midfield. Grimes makes the catch. Wesley
motion there.
30 sacks on the year for this North Carolina defense. They're bringing 4. So Bailey had time, and he was able to find his receiver. That was Hollywood out of the backfield, but he's going to be short of the first down. They got Cody Hardy as well, the blocking tight end, inside of 5 seconds on the play clock. They're going to get it. That's why they bring in Will Wilson. Play clock inside of 5. Bailey to throw. Scott stays in for protection. Bailey's got some room to run if he wants to use it, and he does. And he picks up the first down.
His legs are very much something you have to be wary of defensively.
Bailey to throw again, pressure up the middle, go into the end zone. Knocked away at the last second, but a flag comes out. Noah Rogers was catches on the season. Now 2nd down and 10 for Bailey. He'll throw again. Pressure up the middle. Good screen. Grimes. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the senior from Rock Hill, South Carolina, splits the uprights. 11 plays, 75 yards, almost 5.
Man in that corner spot.
Goss is in the backfield with Lopez. He'll stay in the block. Receiver comes out of the break, makes the catch near the first down marker. But I believe he had to come back for the ball.
Goes inside the box against Smothers and Dixon out wide, one-on-one with receivers.
Bailey keeping it. Got blockers on the edge for him. Stays on his feet, and the flag comes out. Bailey picks up about and changing the play, under 5 on the play clock. Bailey looking to go deep. Again, he's got room to run, and he's got 1 man to beat, and it could be a big play. Down inside the 40. Caught. And so far, it's the Wolfpack getting the advantage. Bailey underneath. Has his receiver Jolie, and he's near the first down marker. He's going to get it. Safety Greg Smith and
haven't thrown a lot though, but you get the sense it's only a matter of time.
Wilson outside picks up the first down. Makai Bayer on the Bailey rolling the pocket to the flat, hits Smothers, and he's hit immediately. Dropped by Thaddeus Dixon in coverage, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You've had success. Unless you have some trickery pass you can get to.
Nah, they're running it into the end zone. Not a whole lot of sorcery in that play. Vine set for the try. And he kicks it through. 12 plays. The fake to June. Lopez looking to throw. Finds Ship. And he's able to pick up close to the first down. He gets it. They'll mark him out at the 31. Caden Fordham. Play clock all the way down. Lopez just gets it off. Pressure up the middle. Lopez trying to move his feet. He's in all kinds of trouble here. Avoids the sack and has a receiver downfield, and it's dropped by June. DeMond. Let's see if the Heels can take advantage. Lopez again to pass. Pressure up the middle. He avoids it initially. Has a receiver inside the 40. Making the catch that time is Shamar East. Lopez having to bark out the play changes. Now he'll throw. Pocket collapsing. Finds a receiver. That's Ship. Picks up the first down. Flag comes out. Lopez to throw. Hall stays in the block. Now he goes out in the pattern, but Lopez is going to the end zone. Touchdown Heels. Ship on the receiving end, and his go-to guy gets it.
Skills to just get a step, and Gio Lopez's accurate throw turns into a touchdown.
Fairhoff splits the uprights on the try, and North Carolina right back in this one. Lopez 4 for.
Just didn't get there into the progression, and the Tar Heels get off the field.
Fake. And they got it.
The National Football League was those special teams type moments.
Can Bailey and company take advantage of it? Breaks free. to midfield and into North Carolina territory, all the way down to the 45.
Well, then maybe their days wearing this jersey are numbered.
Bailey pulls it out, hits a receiver over the middle. That's Rogers inside the 15. Now for the Wolfpack. Bailey to throw, though. Quickly out to Grimes again, trying to get to the end zone. He won't get there, but he's down inside the 5. Crowd won. And they've got Dante Daniels, another big tight end on that side. This time Wilson makes no mistake. Play variety taking almost 6 minutes again off the clock. Vine set with the PAT. They are keeping this North Carolina defense on the field for a long
Playoff.
NC State bringing just 3, so they drop back in coverage. So Lopez has time. Now he rolls out, has a receiver open. Ship makes the catch in the first down.
Well,
Ship, midfield, still on his feet, another first down.
nickel.
Demonchute back in the game at tailback. Lopez looking to throw. Has all kinds of time, tries to get it to Ship again and just overshoots him. Man, he has really got an eye for one and white right now.
Allowed that penalty to happen.
NC State's coming again. This time Lopez nowhere to go. Caden Fordham, one of the top tacklers in the country.
Rebounded in a big way this 2025 campaign.
Now Lopez has time, has a receiver. Down near the 30 is Cade Paysour.
Trying to attempt a long field goal.
He's kicked a 57-yarder this year, and Verhoff has all kinds of distance on it, and he's good from 49. All 3 timeouts on the board for the Wolfpack. Bailey looking to throw. Trying to get it to Jolie, and does near midfield. Big tight end picks it up.
On 2 possessions, that'd be a big win.
Duke Scott gonna have to lower his shoulder. Drives out of bounds. So that'll stop
the past few attempts.
Pressure. Bailey has room to run. Ducks near the 30. That's right where he needed to get for the first down. Game is now at right guard. Bailey pressure up the middle, gets rid of it. Great catch near the goal line. Touch, no, they spot him down right at the 1. Terrell. Dave Dorn and offensive coordinator Kurt Roper. Jolie in motion. Looking for him in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Snap, hold, and kicker good. On the year, but it's going to be an uphill task here in the second half. Lopez to throw on first down. Has a receiver over the middle. That's Ship, his favorite. Lopez roll in the pocket. Again looking for Ship. Couldn't make the one-handed diving catch. That's just a bridge too far for 1 and white. Vic on coverage. Lopez under center. Pitch to Goss. Will he throw it back? He will. Lopez, this is a tough catch. He makes it. He can throw it. Now when he falls down, he loses his footing. Bailey looking to throw. Pressure comes. Nowhere to go. He's absolutely smothered. The heels brought the house. Kamori house. Only had 1 punt in the first half. We've had 3 straight here in the second. Hollywood. Cuts it inside, has nowhere to go. It's an outstanding job setting the edge that time by Melcart in all its glory.
Level up your hat game. Just like if you're Baldwin, level up your hat game.
Max Johnson rolling out, hits his tight end. Connor Cox hit immediately, picks up maybe 2. To the way here for the heels. Picks up the low snap. He's in all kinds of trouble, but he has his tailback out of the backfield. Fumble!
necessarily come from his legs like it would with Lopez.
And that's Goss's running back. NC State brings 5. Look at his legs here. Johnson's going to pick up the first down and a whole lot more before he slides home.
Max Johnson does a nice job stepping up in the pocket and taking advantage of the space.
Johnson looking to throw it here. Now he'll run again. Cuts it back outside like a tailback. Lowers his shoulder into a defender. By now on back-to-back runs. Looking to throw. Finds his man out of the backfield. Down to the 40. And it's a 3-yard run and a 15-yard penalty tacked onto the end of it. Johnson looking for Ship. Instead, it's Paysor. Makes the move back outside. Devon Marshall.
They're going in motion. The tight end, Jake Johnson.
Oh, that one was almost picked. That was a dangerous pass, and Assad Brown read it. Got there just in time to
get lined up. Play clock running down.
Johnson to throw. All kinds of pressure up the middle. Just gets rid of it. Almost a sensational catch by Taylor. Couldn't quite bring it in.
NC State heating things up on him.
Furhoff from 29. Just gets it inside that upright. Carolina adds 3 more.
Their credit, they've been making the contested plays. Their secondary's been competitive on the outside.
Here's Duke. Powering his way forward. Good carry on first down before House brings him down.
Then Bailey scrambled in the first half, getting those rushing yards.
Bailey to throw. Looking over the middle. Rogers drops it. And 3rd down. Bailey rolls the pocket. Throws a strike. That was Teddy Hoffman, the true freshman. 13 minutes of this 3rd quarter, now waking up. Duke Scott again. Inside the 35, so Scott has been the primary ball carrier on this drive. A little bit. Instead, Bailey will throw. Hollywood stays in the block, so Bailey has time. Incomplete flag again. Well behind the play. Bailey's going to throw. Play action. Beautiful. Zip that pass right in there. Grimes makes the catch. Might be just a little bit shy of the first down as Allen again in coverage. 30-pound freshman quarterback. Blocker in front of him. Wilson inside the 5. Still pushing the pile. Still moving it forward and into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. And 8 seconds into this 4th quarter. Vincent puts the 35th point on the night.
He loved nothing more than to go out with some productive drives here to end the game.
Complete the Ship. Ship gets outside. And 1 in white pushed out by 1 in red. Fordham. Good pickup on first.
Coaches love how his route running's coming along. Really learning how to win with leverage.
Johnson has time. Now off his back foot. Gets it to his receiver right at the yard marker.
The Ohio State receiver, good luck.
That's why Chaminade Madonna outside of Fort Lauderdale down in South Florida was such a powerhouse in Florida high school football.
Keep you honest.
Wolfpack bring 4. So Johnson had time and he has a receiver. That's his brother Jake. Ben Hall stays in the game to play tailback, and he'll stay in the block here to give Johnson a little bit of help. That's a dangerous pass, and it's picked off by Fordham. No, now they say incomplete. Smothers. And he has had a hard time finding running room today. Mims fills the hole. Quickly outside. Anderson trying to cut it back in. Picks up about 4. It'll be 2nd and 18. Bailey to throw. Again, quickly gets it out to Grimes. Can he shake a tackler? Cannot. Nice job by Dixon. Limiting. Bailey to throw. North Carolina brings pressure, gets it out. Close to the first down. I think he's going to be a little bit shy. That was Jackson on the receiving end. On the day, on the ground. Staying with him. Easily picks up that first down.
It's so obvious to see the backwards pass. And when you're throwing it to the away sideline, they can just yell double pass.
Down inside the 20. Not quite a first down. Skilled quarterback like you were, exactly. You could bounce that thing right and get the perfect spin right back into the arms of the would-be passer. Another short yardage pickup and conversion on third down.
Wilson's repertoire.
Back to Bailey with a fresh set of downs. Bailey rolls. He's got Jolie in front of him. He's going to use him as a blocker. Tucks back inside the 10. Clock winding down. Wilson. Inside the 5, all the way down to the goal line. We'll mark him down at the 2. Running the football all night long, including this guy right here. You know what's coming. Wilson, number 4 on the night. Fine set adds the point. North Carolina starting this drive with Ben Hall, rather, the big back. Fired up about 8 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Last year, now with the Chargers. Different look for the Tar Heels this year.
Hall. Hard to bring down.
Much was made of all the new faces they had this year. I'd imagine a lot of turnover again in year 2 as they try to get this thing right.
Newkirk, good pass. Paysour on the catch. They had 70 new players this year. 70.
Your entire season in 2026.
Newkirk pulls it down. It's Paysour again, trying to get outside with a stiff arm, and does. Picks up a first down. Coach. Ben Hall, and he is a cement truck. Newkirk with an empty backfield. Design quarterback draw, got a great block in front of him inside the 5. First and goal for the Heels.
Would be at jeopardy of maybe getting leapfrogged by one of the non-Power 4 conferences.
Newkirk into the end zone. Has a wide open receiver for the score. Jordan Owens snuck around the edge in the defense. Newkirk. He and Ship just weren't quite on the same page. Fields with the final play of this great rivalry.
Season full of many ups and downs. At Pittsburgh, you get blown out versus Miami. But to respond with a convincing win versus a ranked Georgia Tech, and then a very skilled Florida State team, and then against your rival.
Yeah, it's a great point you make. They've won 3 out of 4 coming down the stretch here.
It could have got ugly with the injuries they had, and you're thin on offensive line. That could have taken a downward spiral.